G'day everybody. Hope the week's been treating you well. Craig from the Gromiko here, and I wanted to cover crypto's next big move, what I'm looking for, how I'm positioning myself, and just some of the things that are on my watch list and the approach that I'm taking into the latter part of this week. Now, of course, I'm going to start with the total market cap with you. Towards the back end of this, I'll show you the exact plan that I've got in place, but right now, the total market cap, very clear to see, a clear higher low and higher high, ripping. Excellent uptrend. We've pushed to new all-time highs on our total, which is fantastic. What's really been exciting, though, I covered this on my free newsletter yesterday, is Total 2. Total 2 has just dominated. If you look at the total market cap last week, let's have a look at that. Last week up 4.59%. Now, total market cap is total market cap including Bitcoin, so it's everything. Total 2 is the total market cap minus Bitcoin. So it had a phenomenal week of 15.67% last week. You might have, if you've been watching what I put out, seen that I spoke of if it breaks up through this level, that's when I was sort of going to be going for it. Panned out quite well, to be fair, because it's broken through and it's run really hard. But it's added an extra 10% on total market cap. And interestingly enough, out of the entire top 10 last week, Bitcoin was the only one that was in the red, down 1.48% compared to like Ethereum up 26% and Doge with a whopping 38%. So our altcoins are obviously running really, really well. Bitcoin's dominance down 5.81%. Now, interestingly enough, that is the largest decline in a single week since, was it 5.81 since over here, I think it was. Yeah, June 13, 2022 was the last time we saw a decline of that nature, of that size. So it's the biggest one since June 2022, which really sparked off the altcoin run. So how am I positioning this week? And we'll start with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin weekly uptrend, it's really, really good. I'm loving the look of what we've got right here on the weekly time frame. The daily time frame, look, it's a little bit... It's looking good. It's not looking bad. There's one thing for certain. It's not looking bad. It's looking good. We've got a bullish candle here. Of course, yesterday closing up 2.26%. Now, I would like to see the high of that candle taken out, so broken to the upside. That can carry the continuation on with the buying. The problem we've got is that it's a bit consolidated at the moment, a little bit wishy-washy for the last week or so, hence the decline of 1.5% last week when everything else took off. Break the high of this candle and we're looking good. Break the low of it, we could see a bit more of a pullback. But what I'm thinking more than anything else is that if we don't take out the high in the next couple of days, we're probably going to go into some period of consolidation for Bitcoin. That's okay with me, because periods of consolidation are typically in a bull market met by explosive upside, like what we've seen when we broke out to new all-time highs. But that's not really where my focus is for trading this week. Look, this last week was fantastic. My focus was really on the 8 hour and 12 hour. Long back over here, really good profit. Dupe was the same. Little cradle trade back there, another great profit. RSR over here, still waiting. I mean, look, it's hit the first target. Velo also fantastic over here. Beautiful move. There's been heaps of really good opportunities. And the reason I'm showing these to you is not to brag. These are all shown in my Discord community. They're all there. I'm still long in Casper. And there was plenty of opportunities last week. But the reason I'm showing you this is because what I've got now is a blueprint. I can show you that, what I'm after is these same charts, really, and anything else in the market that fits the criteria of a really strong trend is to just pull back in. Right now we've got this pull. My stop on CAS based on the 8 hour is currently right here. So if it goes below that level of 10.75 or 1075, whatever that is, I'll get taken out for a very good profit, but I will be looking for another trade. So my focus now is just finding these 8 hour, because the 8 hour time frame has been the time frame of choice of late. The trends have been respecting the 8 hour really well, and a lot of the trends have been the way I trade is I look for the trend that the time frame that represents the trend the best. And it's been the 8, the 12, and the 16, but mostly the 8 hour. So what I'm waiting for are these alts that have been really strong. Look at CAS. It has been strong for quite some time on the daily. Look at this for a ripping move. Where there's momentum like this, where we've seen a good solid push over the last week or so, if you want to narrow down into the trading pairs that have had those really good weeks and jump down to your 8 hour, that's where you're going to be finding opportunities. So the next big move I think we're going to see is after a bit more of a pullback. Give us that pullback and then let's slingshot on for the rest of the market cap to continue to rise up. We want to see total 2 dominating once more. We want to see Bitcoin's dominance chart declining once more, because it means that your alts are going to have their time in the sun. So yeah, that's my take on the market right now and where I think the next big move is going to come. I do suspect we'll see a bit of a pullback over the coming days. I'd love to be wrong. Just keep in mind that I'm a trader. I'm not always right. I do have a methodology that works. I am a good trader, and I'm waiting to see if I can get a pullback. As I say, I am long in cash. If it does keep moving higher, I'm happy with that. But I think the next big opportunity is going to come from people that have a little bit of patience and do not freak out if the market starts to pull back, because that is where the opportunity is going to come from for those that know what they're looking for. Anyway, have yourself a ripping day. Yeah, hit subscribe on the YouTube channel, guys. That'd be great. And turn your notifications on. And yeah, have a look around the channel. There's heaps of educational stuff there to help you out. If you've got any questions, either hit me in the comments here or hit me in the YouTube comments. I'm available and I'm happy to help out. I've been trading for 20 years and I love to get involved in seeing you guys get stuck in. Have a great week. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.